Jamaloo.
What's up mga ka-Jom-Jom? Welcome to another episode of Jomaloo, ang podcast ni Jom at Chika. And it's been a month. Grabe ang bilis. It's been 4 episodes and here we are, more committed, and I am excited for this episode kasi we will be answering the question, is blood really thicker than water? And we have heard that quote. Sobrang pasong-paso na yung quote na yon na blood is thicker than water. Naririnig natin siya sa mga conversations, sa mga situations na nagre-relate sa mga kamag-anak natin, sa mga kaibigan natin, or anything along those lines. And narinig na rin natin yung buong quote, which is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And that asks the question, ano nga ba talagang mas matimbang? Yung mga taong kadugo natin or yung mga taong nakakasalamuhan natin? And bakit natin siya tatanungin? Kasi in the path of finding yourself for this season, I believe finding your core people, finding your tribe, is also important in finding who you are. Kasi kung sino yung mga inaalaw mong pumalibot sa'yo or mag-surround sa'yo, sila yung bumubuo or nag-i-influence sa kung sino ka. Nakaka-apekto sila sa kung sino ka talaga as a person. Pero in this conversation, as we find out, sino nga ba talagang mas matimbang, I've recognized 3 main things na ito yung pinaka-factor natin na titignan when it comes to answering this question. And so, first one is, these people, they should be a channel of encouragement. Meaning, they have known you, they have recognized these are your talents, these are your potentials, and gusto nilang ipagbuti mo pa or i-improve mo pa yung mga potentials na yun so that you can always be the better version of yourself. Kasi ganun naman yun constant improvement. So these are your core people. These are the people that you should allow to influence your life. But at the same time, hindi pwedeng puro encouragement lang kasi tao din tayo. Hindi tayo perfect. And so, part nung nire-recognize ng mga taong i-allow mo sa circle mo are those who know how to prune you. Diba? New word, prune. Pruning is like a gardening term wherein kapag merong mga patay na dahon or let's say, mga sanga na parang hindi naman siya nagbubunga, hindi naman siya nagiging healthy para dun sa halaman or sa puno, tinatanggal mo siya. Same goes with us being human, na meron tayong mga bagay na hindi okay. May mga opportunities, may mga room for improvement. And the people that we allow in our lives to influence us should recognize those and help us see and improve those parts. Para yung mga opportunities na yun, hindi siya forever opportunities. And some of those opportunities may come as a bad behavior or bad choices. Diba? Hindi pwede kasing gawin nating excuse yung mga opportunities na yun for what we do and how we behave and interact with other people. And these people that we allow inside our circle should call us out. I believe it's our duty para improve yung sarili natin and hindi tayo magstay doon sa mga bagay na makakasama sa atin. Diba? And so, we should allow these people to influence us and call us out whenever these bad behaviors, bad choices, opportunities are glaring. Parang mas nag-rule out siya sa buhay natin. Para mabago yun. Magbago yung takbo ng ating mga buhay. Pero what sets apart these people that we will allow in our lives is they are willing to commit. In the same way that you are willing to commit to them. Na kahit anong mangyaring situation, whether maging madrama yan, maging chaotic yan, or somehow maging toxic yan, hindi kayo magi-give up with each other and you will allow each other to grow and improve so that, again, going back to the cycle we've mentioned earlier, we would all grow and become better versions of ourselves. You're listening to Jomalu, ang podcast ni Jom at Chika. If nakarelate ka or nagustuhan mo yung pinag-uusapan today, then subscribe to this podcast. And for more updates, follow me on all my social media platforms at Jom at Chika on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Now back to the episode. So yun yung mga 3 things na titignan natin when it comes to finding our core people. So para sagutin, sino nga ba talaga ang mas matimbang? Yung mga kadugo natin or yung hindi? Walang tamang sagot. Kasi based from my experience, based from how I have perceived the world and have journeyed in this life, hindi necessarily kadugo or hindi yung nagde-determine whether or not sila dapat yung maging core people mo. I have come to this point that I've realized as long as there is mutual understanding that you will commit to each other, whether or not kadugo mo sila or hindi, ayun yung magmamatter. Kasi for example, hindi naman lahat ng taong kadugo mo willing to commit to you. There are a lot of cases, no matter how sad it is reality, they are willing to betray their blood, their kin. Willing silang pagchismisan yung mga kadugo nila. Willing silang manggulang, mangdupang. Willing silang magsinungaling. Willing silang sirain yung pagtitiwala ng kadugo nila. Same goes with those na hindi rin natin kadugo. May mga times na they're not willing to commit. They're not willing to call you out on the moments na hindi okay yung mga choices mo, na hindi okay yung mga behavior mo. Inahayaan lang nila na mapunta ka sa masama, mapunta ka sa mali. So, there has to be a mutual understanding and that forges your core people. Sometimes there are a lot of people that they're privileged na yung core people nila, kadugo nila. Kasi umabot dun sa point na willing mag-commit yung mga kadugo nila para tulungan sila, saluhin sila sa mga moments na nahuhulog sila. Or kahit kung gaano ka-drama or ka-toxic yung situation, magsistay sila. Kasi naniniwala sila na you can always be better. And ikaw, again, sabi nga natin, it's a mutual understanding. You have a role in it. You're also committing to them. Same goes with some people, hindi sila pinalad sa kadugo nila, pero they found people na nakasalamuhan nila once in their life, tapos naging constant na nila, na lagi silang tinutulungan, lagi silang binibigyan ng advice, and at the same time, kasama nila through thick and thin. So I think that matters more. Whether are you willing to commit to these people, and are they also willing to commit to you? And if the answer is yes, then they are your core people. They are your tribe. Whether or not parehas kayo ng interest, whether or not parehas kayo ng mga ginagawa sa buhay, as long as you're willing to commit to each other, you can allow them to influence your life. And they to you, or you to them. Ayun, share ko lang din, kasi I had this friend, a very close friend na for the longest time, we have known each other since high school. And then up until we became part of a church, I have known this person. And eventually, we've become close. And then, along that journey of us knowing each other, hanging out, and then having conversations, nagkaroon ng isang instance na nag-away kami malala. As in malala. Kasi nagkaroon kami ng miscommunication. Meron siyang sinasabi sa akin, tapos ako, may perception ako sa sinasabi niya na hindi sa kaiba, pero kumbaga sarili kong perspective about the situation. Kasi yung pinag-uusapan namin involves another person, and this person hurt us both in different ways. Pero dahil iba nga yung pinanggagalingan ko at iba yung pinanggagalingan niya, hindi kami nagtagpo dun sa moment na yun. Kaya kami nagkaroon ng conflict. And so, na-feel niya na hindi ako sensitive at hindi ako nag-empathize dun sa situation niya. Pero may iba rin kasi nga akong pinanggagalingan. Hindi ko siya na-communicate ng maayos until nagkaroon niya kami ng friction. Nagkaroon ng conflict. Pero, hindi doon natapos doon. Nag-escalate pa yon. Like, umabot sa point na yung person na yon may ginawa siya which aggravated the situation. And so, I called him out and then I told that person na, I think FO na tayo. I don't wanna be associated anymore. Kasi it hurts me so much. Blah, blah, blah. Same goes for him. Na-trigger siya. Sinabi din niya sa akin yun. And so, nagkaroon kami ng time apart. Pero within those months na hindi kami nag-usap, there's this feeling na parang I don't want this friendship to end. Kasi alam niya na lahat ng pinagdaanan ko eh. Alam niya lahat ng baho. At alam ko rin yung sa kanya. So, everything is like shared na in a sense between us. And so, there was this moment na nagkaroon ng opportunity for him to reflect, me as well, and by the help of some of our friends, nagkaroon ulit kami ng connection to which we've decided na, okay, let's meet. Let's take this time to really have a sit-down conversation and, you know, tignan natin saan ba tayo nagkulang and ano yung magiging itsura nito moving forward. We met and then nag-usap kami, and in that conversation, nagkaroon kami ng parang cheesy moment, pero it was something that I will treasure all the days of my life. Kasi ang cheesy mong pakinggan, pero we verbalize na, hey, I want you in my life. I want to commit to you as a friend, as a brother. And ganun din ako sa kanya. So, naging ganun yung turn of events and like, nagkaroon kami ng sorting out na, okay, eto pala yung nangyari. Hindi tayo nagtagpo nung moment na yun. But at least now, we're trying to fix things. And so, bottom line, after nung conversation na yun, it was a stronger bond. Yung bond na yun, it was forged by a mutual understanding. So take note, mutual understanding, parehas kaming nag-decide in our full volition. So anything that happened in the past, it's just a story na pwede naming balik-balikan so that we would be reminded na, ito, nag-commit tayo na magiging solid yung friendship na to. And so, ngayon, sobrang I found a brother in him. But of course, same goes with a lot of us. Hindi lang yun yung instance na nangyari sa life ko, but that's one powerful moment that I could think of relating to this episode. So for those who are listening and watching this podcast episode, whether blood relative yan or hindi, I believe yung mga key elements or factors na na-mention natin kanina as to these people encouraging you and pruning you, but most importantly, committing to you and you to them, sila yung mga taong core people natin. Once you find these core people, then you're all set for life. I feel like sobrang powerful ng bonds na alam mong someone's got your back and you also have their back. And it applies if kapamilya mo sila, that's good, that's great. Savor mo yung moment na yon, yung bond na yon, that you have these people around you. Or pwede rin naman both. Meron kang kamag-anak, kapamilya na alam mong susuportahan ka. At meron ka rin kaibigan, mga kakilala na ganun din sa'yo at ganun ka sa kanila, then sobrang blessed mo na. Sobrang nag-uumapaw na yung treasure mo here in this life. Ayun, gusto ko siyang i-share kasi most of the time we overlook that. We overlook that part of our lives. That we have core people, we are yet to find our core people, or they're already there, hindi lang natin nire-recognize. And ayun, sa conversation na to, hopefully magkaroon tayo ng guidance on how will we look for our core people. Or if nami-miss out natin na nandyan na pala sila, hindi lang natin ma-recognize. At least, meron tayong tatlong factors na pwede nating tignan, pwede nating isipin. And ayun, hindi ko alam kung meron pa akong dapat sabihin, but I think that exhausts everything. And I hope may natutunan kayo for this episode, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. And if you have thoughts or anything that you want to add in this conversation, so we have our third space, you can type it on the comments on this podcast, or if you see this on other platforms like TikTok or Instagram, no, you can leave your comments there, share your thoughts there. So, ayun lang. Salamat sa pakikinig. And for more updates, again, I'm plugging my social media platforms at Geometrica on X, on Instagram, on TikTok. Pero at the same time, nag-create na rin ako ng Instagram page for this podcast. So, you can search at jomalu_podcast and you will see their reels of our episodes. And of course, follow this podcast here on Spotify, diba? Para lagi kang updated, and at the same time, you will get to know more of our recent episodes. Ayun lang, salamat sa pakikinig, and until next episode, bye!